Hello, Reader Pops.
I'm back again.
This week I already posted my what I read in February. Best reading month ever. By the way, if you didn't watch that video, so many 5-star recommendations. But I actually did a little book haul recently. Actually, it's kind of a big book haul. It's a good book haul. But I also wanted to show you all the books that I bought, and then we can construct a little plan for books that I want to read in March, which is something I've never done before because I think I'm what you call a mood reader. I just kind of pick up books based off of my mood. So I don't even really think about books that I'm gonna read in advance. I just pick up one, finish it, and then I'm like, what's good now? So I've never done this before, but I'm really excited because I think I do have a vibe this month of books that I'm going for. And they actually gave me a Barnes & Noble bag, which I haven't gotten in so long. So this is a classic book haul. I love it so much. I'll start with the books in here because that's exciting. Look how fun this is. I got a box set of To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. Let's open it up. These are the original covers. Do you guys keep the box? Is that the point of buying a box set? Because I don't really have a bookshelf yet. Let's take a look at these guys. To All the Boys I've Loved Before. So I actually want to do a video with these books where I read the first book and then I immediately watch the movie and do some like book and movie commentary. I've never done like a commentary video, so that would be so fun. And then immediately read the second book, Always and Forever, Laura Jean. And then P.S. I Still Love You. I actually don't know if all the movies are out. I've never seen them, but I just finished The Summer I Turned Pretty series by the same author. Absolutely loved it, and people love these books even more. Next up, I have The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther. I absolutely love this book cover so much. It's that perfect velvety texture that's like my favorite texture of a book, and the colors on this is so satisfying. But this month I really want to read a ton of YA romance books because the first book I read this month is Better Than the Movies by Lily Painter, or what? Lynn Painter. That's it. And that is one of my favorite romance books I think I've ever read in my entire life. So now I'm on the hunt for more, and then I want to make an entire romance book recommendations video for you guys. So I can't wait to read this one. It's also a summer setting, and I have been craving the beach so much, so I'm going to get my fix through books. But basically, there's an annual family vacation, and there's a wedding happening. I also love weddings and books. They're so fun. And they play this game called Assassin during the week of the wedding festivities. And something I've also noticed is I really like when romance books have like a different plot, and that's how the characters fall in love, because they have like a different mission, and so they're focused on this one mission, but then they accidentally fall in love in the process. That's my favorite thing ever. So hopefully this is as good as I want it to be. Next, I got a super popular YA romance, and that is Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. I'm sure you've seen this book cover. It is like quintessential YA romance, and it looks so cheesy, but you never know. It could be really good. I don't even know what this is about. This takes place in Italy, so that's really cool. Why do all of these YA romance books have a mom that has just passed away or something? Well, didn't know that. Anyways, and then I also picked up the fourth book in the Shatter Me series because I just read Ignite Me and I loved it, and I was asking you guys if I should continue with the series, and a lot of you guys said I should. So they actually had this book. None of the Barnes & Nobles near me have the fourth book, Restore Me. And this is gonna be, oh wait, I was literally just about to spoil it. But this book's gonna be really interesting because of how the third book ended. The back literally spoils it, so don't do that. Basically, the government is about to get real interesting, so I'm excited to read this. Okay, I just read the last sentence. Why did I do that? I was just trying to see how many pages it is. It's like 411 pages, but Ignite Me was like 400 pages, and I literally just sat on the couch and read the entire thing in one sitting. All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. This is also a book that I could read and then immediately watch the Netflix movie for. Could be a really fun series to do, but I don't know anything about this other than super popular YA book that also makes people cry. So let me read the back. A heart-wrenching, unflinching story of love shared, life lived, and two teens who find each other while standing on the edge. That does not sound good. Like, it sounds good, but like not for their lives. Theodore Finch is fascinated by death. Every day he thinks of ways he might die, but every day he also searches for and manages to find something to keep him here and alive and awake. Violet Markey lives for the future, counting the days until graduation when she can escape her small Indiana town and her aching grief in the wake of her sister's death. When Finch and Violet meet on the ledge of the bell tower at school, 6 stories above the ground, it's unclear who saves whom. Soon it's only with Violet that Finch can be himself, and it's only with Finch that Violet forgets to count away the days and starts living them. But as Violet's world grows, Finch's begins to shrink. My heart just dropped just reading the back of that. This is gonna be really sad. I also want to do a video where I read like a ton of the saddest books and see if I cry. I might cry easily. Just reading the back of that got to me, man. Sick, awesome. On a happier note, Legend by Marie Lu. If you can't tell, I'm going through the back catalog of books that were so popular in like 2010, because what I'm learning is that books are usually really popular because they're really good. So I just want to read like all the classics, you know? So this is a dystopian novel, but it also has romance in it, and I'm about 125 pages into this book. So then I also bought the second book, Prodigy, because I heard this one is super fast paced and you're gonna get sucked in. So I wanted to have the second one on hand, and if I like it, I'll buy the third book. Back on the YA romance train, Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. Have you or have you not seen this book cover somewhere, okay? One of the most popular YA romances, and it takes place in Paris. Ooh, she goes to boarding school in Paris for her senior year. Gotta read the classics, the back catalog, you know? It's probably super popular because it's somewhat good, so I'm gonna find out. Okay, lastly for my haul, I read The Red Queen for a video, so then I went to the store and bought Glass Sword and King's Cage. So I'll probably have to end up reading the series since I bought all these books, and I'm so curious because it's pretty split on if people like this series or not. But look how pretty the covers are. I low-key bought these for my thumbnail, and you can like barely see them in the thumbnail, but these will look nice on a bookshelf. No, I'll read them, Those are all the books that I've bought recently. So now I'm going to try to construct a plan of what I'm gonna read this month because I don't know what I'm gonna read. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna read based on my mood right now, and we'll take it from there. I'm 125 pages into Legend, and I think it's about to get really good. But do I think I'm gonna read the second book next? Probably not, because I'm really in the mood to read this whole box set and make that video. So I'll honestly probably read all 3 books back to back and not read books in between, which is kind of rare for me, but her last series was so short and easy to read. So I think this will be kind of the same. I think I'll probably fly through these if they're good. And then from there, I'm just in such a romance mood that I'm probably gonna read The Summer of Broken Rules. It's the one that I'm most excited for right now because of the beach vibes, and I just like have a really good feeling about this book, probably because of the cover. And then from here, I really don't know where my mood's gonna take me because I will have already read an entire romance series and a romance standalone book. So I'm probably not gonna just read like another YA romance right after, which means I might be in the mood for the 4th book of the Shatter Me series. And this is also romance, but also fantasy dystopian. And from there, I might want something really just speedy to read and like a change of genre. And I've had One of Us is Lying by Karen McAdams for a while, and I really loved Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and this gives me similar vibes. So I also just haven't read like a murder mystery or a thriller or anything in that genre for a while, so this might just be a good change of pace. And then hopefully I'll be in the mood to at least finish Caraval by Stephanie Garber, because I've actually already read like 65 pages of this book, and then I just DNF'd it to save for a different time. But a lot of people love this book, and I actually bought this as a box set. So I have all of the books, okay? I have them all. And this was on sale when it first came out, and I thought it was so pretty. I also thought this was a standalone. I had no idea it was like from the Caraval series, and that is Once Upon a Broken Heart, because people were raving about this and it was so pretty. And I think this is signed. Am I lying? Yeah, I just lied. This is not signed. I almost bought a signed book and then I came back too late and I didn't buy a sign. So basically what I'm saying is I already have all the books you could possibly have in this series, and I haven't read it yet. And it goes along with that fantasy romance theme that I've been kind of reading. So hopefully I at least finish Caraval. It's so hard to predict what I'm gonna want to read like halfway into March, because I'm guessing at this point I'll kind of want like a YA romance again, so I might pick up one of these 2. This book just seems so sad, so I don't really know if I'll ever get in the mood to read this, but maybe if I want to watch the movie right after, it'd be a fun video. If I'm really good and like not in a slump, I might try to read the second book in the Red Queen series. I'm just really scared that this book might put me into a slump. Like I have to be in a really good reading mood to want to read this. Yeah, that's my tentative plan. How many books is that? That's like 10-ish books for me to read in March, which is a lot. I don't know if I'll get to that many, but I also didn't think I was gonna read 13 in February, so who freaking knows? Let me know any books I should add to my TBR, because I feel like I need more books. Doesn't make literally any sense. But yeah, go to my main channel to watch some more book videos because I have some really exciting ones coming out, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I post on there every single day, and I'll see you guys somewhere else on the internet. Bye guys!